Florida Fish and Wildlife officials said Florida is the primary gateway for the nation's exotic animal trade, estimating that roughly 90% of imported animals enter the United States through our state before being transported to facilities all across the country. And they say that they are taking that seriously.
Now, for the first time, though, since dozens and dozens of sloths that were meant for an Orlando attraction died, the agency is speaking out only to Channel 9, saying what went wrong here. 9 Investigate Shannon Butler spoke with the agency leaders who said they did not drop the ball. Some people might question that, Shannon.
Yeah, Martha, officials said that investigators found no evidence of neglect or abuse that would justify any criminal charges. We have reviewed the emails exchanged over that incident, and in the end, FWC leaders say it's awful, the situation is, but there was nothing they could do. By the time they got involved, they say, it was too late. FWC says the 31 sloth deaths actually stem from 2 separate incidents. According to the agency, 21 sloths died in December of 2024 after arriving at an Orlando facility that was not properly prepared to house them. Officials then said the owners used multiple space heaters to keep the animals warm, but an electrical breaker tripped, causing those sloths to die. Then in February of 2025, 10 more sloths were imported from Peru. 2 arrived dead from disease, and the remaining 8 were already sick and later died. The agency said it first became aware of the business in December of 2024 through a general inquiry. A mom of the man who saw an ad that Sloth World was hiring was trying to figure out if the place was legit.
As far as FWC is concerned, while our first reach out about Sloth World was just inquiring to see if it was a business, that was back in the beginning of December 2024. We did not have any dealings with them before that, and they did not yet have any animals, nor was the business open.
The first tip that prompted an inspection was in July of that year. Then the seasoned investigator conducted multiple inspections over the following months and said they found the animals had appeared healthy and had adequate food and water and met enclosure requirements, with one exception of a minor quarantine cage issue, adding they are not veterinarians and were not responsible for diagnosing disease.
Was there any point in that your investigator noticed any red flags?
During their inspections, they didn't see anything with the care and maintenance, with the food, water, nutrition, cage sizes. Investigator Brown has over 30 years with Fish and Wildlife.
So you believe if if there was something wrong, he would have
Yes,
able
ma'am.
to flush that out?
Yes, ma'am. If he saw any kinds of neglect or abuse, he would have addressed it right there.
So you fully, in Tallahassee, backed how your staff in Orlando handled this incident?
Yes,
with
ma'am.
what they knew?
Yes, ma'am.
But since the deaths, the agency says they've done what they can to prevent an incident like this from happening again. Sloths were previously imported under a blanket permit that only required the state to be notified after the animals arrived. Since the incident, FWC has changed that policy, now requiring advance notification so inspectors can inspect facilities before sloths are brought into Florida. FWC added that while it can strengthen oversight once animals enter Florida, it does not have the authority to halt importation of sloths altogether. Officials said the authority rests largely with the feds. Florida serves as the entry point for the vast majority of exotic animal imports into the U.S., and there is no sign that that will stop anytime soon. The Orange County Sheriff's Office is investigating right now. I am told that report is almost finalized. We should see their findings early next month. Greg.
All right, good report.